Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sammy Leggett here, representing Team JVS, here to give you guys another movie review. This is a film that I saw a while back. I just did not officially do a review for it, so I apologize. Happy New Year, everybody. First off, the name of this film is called Abigail. This is a huge cast, but I'm going to give you the baseline premise. So a group of people that are some thieves decide to go and break into a house, nice little mansion, and kidnap, I kid you not, a little girl and, bring her to a location so they can be able to use her to blackmail a powerful person. And unfortunately, as the story goes on, they start to realize this ain't a normal little girl because the little girl is a freaking vampire. And unlike normal vampire stories, this little girl has been around the block for a while and she has a plethora of abilities. And it seems at times she's very vindictive. So that is the premise of it. So the main little girl is played by Alicia Weir. She plays the role of Abigail. I'll just say she is amazing. Like she commands every scene that she's in. Like when there's vulnerable moments where you kind of just like, oh, okay, she's sweet, just don't cross her. Then there's moments where she is just mentally evil and vindictive. Like she is very interesting in this. But this cast for this, RIP to August Cloud. He plays one of the roles as Dean in this one. He was really good in this. I actually thought he was really a breath of fresh air amongst the crazy pack because we've got Kevin Dowd, we've got Dan Stevens, William Catlett, Melissa Barrera. So if you know Melissa from the Scream films, Melissa kind of is more so the main character in Joey. Her William characters, Wrinkles, and technically Dan Stevens' character Frank are the main three. But they've also got Giancarlo Esposito in this one, playing the role of Lambert, the person that kind of initiated this whole entire mission. I think that they all collectively are just eating up scenes together. They're having so much fun, specifically Kevin Dowd. He's everything he does. The fact that he was in the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes this year still astounds me because he works so hard. Catherine Newton played a role in this one as Sammy. She was really interesting and engaging. But I think that from an entertainment factor, I think that they had a really good chemistry about them. Like it's kind of like you could tell they're a ragtag group of mercenaries. Like they kind of are to themselves. But when you really get down to it, it's about survival and instinct. And there are certain deaths in this one that just were really brutal. They were handled really well, I think, from a VFX and practical effects standpoint. But I think that from how they handle like the psychology of kind of how these vampires are, like what a vampire would be in this setting, is very well done. It's kind of like, honestly, by the end of the movie, I kind of was like, I want to see a little bit more of this story. I want to see a little bit more of where this could go, given how certain things with her powers actually work and function. But I think that it was interesting because Melissa's character is very intricate to the heart of the film, to me, more so even than Alicia's character, because it's kind of about like, are these people that are criminals deserving of the actions that's about to befall them? Like, are they deserving of it? And down to the wire, I was kind of like, I was all the way invested. I was very much entertained. I think the action and the gore and the horror side of it, I think they handled it really well. And I think part of it also is the way it's actually shot. They make some really brutal deaths like come to life in a very specific way. I know this was co-directed by Tyler and Matt, but I think that they handled it really wisely because it kind of functioned like what I remember from the old 90s, horror films. And it's not to say it's like, I don't know, what's a good comparison? I mean, it's not like 28 Days and Nights. It's not like, I don't want to spoil anything. It's not a Nosferatu, I'll put it like that. But it is very much so entertaining, and I highly recommend you go and check it out because I think at the very least you're going to be entertained by how we go out, how they handle the dynamics of these thieves and what their skill sets are. And then also some of the comedic, dark comedies aspects of it is actually really thrilling and entertaining as well. But if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I actually thought it was pretty entertaining. I actually really enjoyed it. I would absolutely watch it again. And I'd be interested to see another connective thing to this or a spinoff or even a sequel. But Let me know what you guys think of Abigail. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. Peace, everybody.